I moved here in June, and that was the first thing on my list, was to find a church. I had been looking. Worst thing about church shopping is that you have to wait a whole week to try another church. So I'm like 5 weeks in, and I'm getting a little frustrated that I hadn't found a church yet. So I felt called to keep looking. Get to Access, and they have 2 services, one at 9, one at 11. On my way there, and I'm like praying to God. I'm like, okay, God, I haven't found a church yet. If this isn't it, I'm just gonna go to this other one. I pull in at the 9 a.m. service, and there's no cars in the parking lot. I'm like, all right, man, it's not looking good. I see 2 ladies out by the tent area, and they're filling up coffees. I'm like, let me just go talk to them and see if, maybe they're having like an off week or something different is going on today. So I go up and talk to them, and they were so sweet. I had a coffee with them. It ended up being a day that was baptisms and a picnic day. So I ended up staying and talking to them for about an hour, and they just connected me to the right people that day, and I just felt very loved there and welcomed and seen. And I feel like people are looking just to be seen, It's like a desire that we just have, and I felt that day. I knew kind of right away that was where I was gonna be, where I ended up. My first day at Access, I was a youth leader at my old church, and I wanted to continue that at whatever church I found in State College. And the first day I attended Access was the first day that they launched their youth ministry. So I thought that was really cool. It was just a sign that I was supposed to be there and be a part of that ministry. So being a part of the student ministry, that's a calling that I have on my life. It's so cool to also hear how the Lord is talking to them in their lives. That helps me also. The Lord put it on my heart to start tithing. It was just a couple weeks ago that I started to do that. And before I started to do that, there was a kind of a financial burden on me that whenever you move to Pennsylvania, it snows and you gotta get certain tires, right? And they're really expensive. So there's this burden on me that I've been thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to spend, $1,000 on these tires and all that. I knew somehow I was gonna get it. I start tithing, and then I start researching like where to get these tires from. I set my appointment. They're gonna order the tires. I start asking my uncle and my coworker about my tires, like, is it, should I get the snow or the all seasons? I was kind of going back and forth. So they're taking a look at my tires, and they're like, yeah, the tread on them is good. I think you'll be fine. Like, I don't think you need to buy new tires. And my coworker looks at the tires, and he says, Becca, these are all seasons. You've already had them the whole time. I thought of God in that scenario, and how, because I chose to be faithful in that area, this was something that I didn't have to spend the money on it. And you want to give to the things that you love, and you want to see them succeed, and you want to see where you're devoting time. You want to see the fruits of that also. God has done so much in my life. Just leading me to Access is one of them, and just excited to be a part of what He's doing and how He's building this physical church. Just seeing His hand all over it has been such a blessing.